4:15 p.m. and I race tomorrow, so I just did my pre-meet, which was a 40-minute shakeout run, and then I had 3x200 on 200 jogging rest, so I did a 38, 36, 34, and yeah, tomorrow I race at 4:10 at UF. I'm really excited to have another shot at the 1500. I had a pretty good home opener, and yeah, I'm just kind of excited to get another crack at it. My family's gonna be there, which is really exciting. They're making the drive up, and then my sister actually goes to UF, so I'll get to see her, which is always exciting. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Target and I'm gonna get a couple of things for the race tomorrow. We got $60 in per diem, so I'm gonna spend a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna pack and just do a little bit of recovery tonight. Back with the goods, got some Drizzlicious cottage cheese, some Gatorade Zero for electrolytes, and then some frozen fruit. Just finished packing. This is the uniform for tomorrow. It's a little bit different than the one I wore at our first meet. I really like this one. And also packed a little duffel bag because I'll be at UF for Friday and Saturday. It is race day morning. I just fixed a little bit of breakfast, and currently 7:27. I have to be on the bus at 9. Gonna get ready after this, but got some peanut butter and frozen fruit and oatmeal. Just finished getting ready. The hair today, we're doing 2 braids, and this is our travel suit. So I think I'm gonna head over to CVS, get a little bit more electrolytes, and then hop on the bus. Totally forgot I was filming a YouTube video. I guess I'll get into the race debrief while it's fresh. I'm gonna sit on the floor here. Kind of like going into this race, I didn't like feel a lot of pressure because I ran pretty well last week, and so I was just excited to go into it and like kind of just improve from last week. But then kind of like as I got to the race, I was feeling a little bit more nervous, and went out in the race. I ran 1:10 for my first 400, which was good. That's what I did last week. And then I actually had no idea what my second 800, or like what my second 400 was, my 800. It was a 1:16, so I went 1:10, 1:16, and I think that drop off was just like quite a bit for me, for like trying to stay on a good pace. And then yeah, I kind of just like was not feeling great the race. I did like during the race kind of like tell myself like, okay, let's catch this person, let's like, you know, reel it in, let's, you know, finish hard the last 400. And when I finished, I did feel pretty exhausted, so I don't think it was like you know, a lack of effort, but I do think the race could have been much better executed, whether it was just like going out a little bit slower, maybe like a 1:11, or just like really hanging on that 800 even if it hurt. So I definitely learned from the race in that sense of like I need to kind of like not have that big difference between the first and second lap. Like it doesn't work to have a 1:10, 1:16. Also like my hip's been kind of bothering me, so I do think I'm gonna be careful with that because the goal for me is really to stay healthy. After this race last year, I got a hip stress fracture, so really not trying to repeat that. It does scare me a little bit when stuff pops up, but I think, you know, this year I've done a lot better job of fueling and just like taking care of my body, so I think that I will be okay. But definitely that was kind of like on my mind a little bit, but I don't think it affected my race at all. I was perfectly like capable of running and all of that. So yeah, I think definitely disappointing. Like obviously ran slower than last week, always looking to improve. It was an improvement from indoor, so there's that. And it was so exciting to see like my high school coach and Coach Deb from high school, who's my coach, Coach Stevens. I got to see my teammate from high school, and it was just a good experience. Like I really do enjoy racing. I think that the whole process of it, there's just nothing like it. Sometimes it is overwhelming and it feels like this big, like, stressful thing, but at the end of the day, I'm doing it because I love the sport. And even though, like, sometimes it's disappointing, I never let myself, like, get too down about a race or too up about a race. Like, I was talking to a teammate last week, and I was telling her, like, last year when I'd have a really good race, I would, like, kind of fall into not a depression, but I would get kind of sad, like, after a really good race, just because you go into such a high and then you're kind of like, okay, what's next? So I've been really good about, like, no matter how the race goes, kind of being grounded in a lot of other things, and I think that's come through a lot of time, and, you know, obviously injuries taught me a lot, but it was really special. Like, I had my family there again. My parents came, my grandparents came, which was awesome, and my older sister goes to UF, so she got to watch. So, and also, like, when I was racing, I heard so many people cheering for me. I heard my coach, I heard my high school coach, I heard my parents. Like, it was a really cool experience. And yeah, I think the big takeaway for me from this is just like, okay, I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna improve. The biggest mistake that I made was, like, being uncomfortable with the amount of pain that I was in. I think that I was way too comfortable in the race, and like, the best races that I ran in high school, it felt like I was really, you know, going for it. I was sprinting. So getting back to that and getting back to the pain. But for right now, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I'm gonna eat good. I'm gonna do some sort of treatment just to make sure that my hip is okay, because staying healthy is, like, the #1 goal. But yeah, I just wanted to share kind of second race of the season. Nothing glamorous, but it is a part of the sport and all about learning and getting better. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna eat my mac and cheese and go to bed and shower, hopefully. My hair is disgusting. Thank you guys.